Our today's lecture is based on the understanding the environment of Earth. We are going to understand today the environment of Earth, how the Earth's environment works. Okay. Earth is a system. Okay. So Earth contains different type of components, or what we call these components is the spheres of the Earth. Spheres or actually the regions where different environment differs uh, where environment differs actually from each other. So we have four, five, six Earth spheres. One is the very important one. What we call it is the atmosphere. Then the hydrosphere, lithosphere, biosphere, cryosphere, and anthroposphere. Remember one thing, that you must have to write your seat number or what is your roll number into your chat box. Okay, this should be remembered. Earth spheres, Earth has more recently anthroposphere has been added to Earth spheres in fact. Okay, I'm going to make it larger. Okay, atmosphere is a gaseous and sphere and it envelops the Earth. Earth's aerial environment is called actually the atmosphere. Consists of a mixture of gases composed primarily of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water. Now, this atmospheric region is actually has different four layers. Again, it is divided, and these are divided on the basis of temperature. Okay, I'm going to give you another uh, system of atmosphere. That is, if we are going upward, particularly in this situation, or this one line, and this line as well. So if we are considering this as a surface of Earth, so from surface of Earth, there is a line at about 15 kilometers above. Although this line is not visible, we can't say that it's a tropopause line, and from the temperature from 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, minus 40 degrees Celsius, it reaches. So as we are moving forward, I'm going to change the color of this. No, this one not blue. Okay, blue color. So there is at the 50 kilometers of height, another line or layer of the atmosphere at 80 kilometers of the length of atmosphere. There is another line, and at 120 kilometers. Okay, so this one is 15 kilometers. Sorry, this one is here 15 kilometers almost. Okay, and this one is at 50 kilometers almost. This one is at 80 kilometers almost, and this one is at the end is at 120 kilometers almost. So there are certain these things are. So as we are moving into the atmosphere or square, we will find different type of temperatures. These temperatures are changing at different heights. Okay, and because of the changing in the temperature, because there is no wall, वहां पे कोई दीवार वगैरह कोई ऐसी बाउंड्री नहीं है, लेकिन टेम्परेचर में चेंज की वजह से कुछ लाइंस जो हैं, कुछ एरियाज जो है वो डिफाइन किए गए हैं। 2-1 किलोमीटर के वो एरियाज होते हैं, और उन एरियाज को हम डिफरेंट रीजन्स की जो है या डिफरेंट लेयर्स जो है एटमॉस्फेयर के, उसकी बाउंड्री लेयर या बाउंड्री कंस्ट्रक्शन जो है वो कंसिडर करते हैं। ठीक है जी। तो दिस वन इज कॉल्ड एज अ ट्रोपोस्फेयर। यहाँ से यहाँ तक जो लेयर है इसको हम कहते हैं 15 किलोमीटर तक यहाँ पे। दिस वन इज कॉल्ड एज ट्रोपोस्फेयर। ठीक है, इसको ट्रोपोस्फेयर कहा जाता है। इसके बाद जो है ये दिस इज कॉल्ड एज स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर, इसको स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर कहा जाता है इसको। और इसको कहा जाता है मीजोस्फेयर। इसके बाद ये जो स्फेयर है इसको थर्मोस्फेयर या आयनोस्फेयर भी कहा जाता है। ठीक है, हॉट स्फेयर है और आयनोस्फेयर। ठीक है, आयनोस्फेयर भी कहा जाता है। ठीक है, समटाइम्स इसके बाद जो है वो स्पेस शुरू होता है। एक चीज याद रखिए कि यहाँ तक यानी 120 किलोमीटर्स की हाइट तक अर्थ की ग्रेविटी काम करती है। सो now the troposphere, from troposphere starts ends at the 15 to 18 kilometers of the height. From this area, we are going to construct this area. The you can see this is a temperature line. Okay, should I draw the temperature line as well? Okay, I am drawing. You can see there is a straight line. Okay, sorry, straight line over here for 1 or 2 kilometers. Here, this is a straight line. After this straight line, what happens? The line is going to be inclined towards this area. Okay, then the line is going to incline over this area. ठीक है जी। तो इस तरीके से ये जो एरियाज हैं, इनफैक्ट सो एट दिस पॉइंट, ओके, तो अब जो इसका जो टेम्परेचर सिस्टम है वो कुछ इस तरीके से है कि we can say that there is a 0 degree Celsius to minus 100, 20 degree Celsius to यहाँ से अगर हम स्टार्ट करें इसको तो यहाँ पे -100 है। ठीक है, और यहाँ पे इसका जो है वो एंड पे, सॉरी, यहाँ पे ये ऑलमोस्ट 20 डिग्री सेल्सियस है। ठीक है, और जहाँ ये वाली एरिया जो है दिस एरिया इज अ 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस। ठीक है जी। तो यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट दिस इज अ -40 डिग्री और -40 डिग्री सेल्सियस। ओके, अगर हम यहाँ पे ले आए तो आप देख सकते हैं कि वेन एवर यू आर गोइंग अपवर्ड, जब आप एयर में अपवर्ड जाते हैं तो टेम्परेचर जो है वो लो होता जा रहा है। यहाँ पे टेम्परेचर जो है वो लो, और यहाँ पे इसकी इंक्लिनिटी जो है वो स्टॉप हो जाती है और स्ट्रेट यानी 1-2 किलोमीटर तक टेम्परेचर में कोई वेरिएशन नहीं आती। इस रीजन को कहा जाता है क्या? इसको कहा जाता है, जो बाउंड्री लेयर होता है उसको कहा जाता है पॉज यानी ट्रोपोपॉज। ठीक है, ये ट्रोपोपॉज रीजन कहलाती है। ट्रोपोपॉज रीजन के बाद स्ट्रेट 2 किलोमीटर तक किसी किस्म का कोई वेरिएशन नहीं आती। उसके बाद फिर टेम्परेचर जो है वो इंक्रीज होना शुरू होता है एंड देन इट इंक्रीजेस अप टू फ्रॉम 0 to 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस। 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक टेम्परेचर जो है वो आपका अब ऑलमोस्ट चेंज होता है और गर्म टेम्परेचर आता है। उसके बाद फिर से एक पास आता है, उस पास को हम कहते हैं स्ट्रेटोपास। ठीक है, ये ब्लू लाइन जो यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं दिस इज स्ट्रेटोपास। ठीक है, स्ट्रेटोपास के बाद सॉरी, स्ट्रेटोपास के बाद जो लेयर स्टार्ट होता है वो होता है मीजोस्फीयर। और मीजोस्फीयर में टेम्परेचर इंतहाई कम हो जाता है। ठीक है, यहाँ से ये मीजोस्फीयर का टेम्परेचर इट गोज डाउन अगेन, इट गोज डाउन एंड डाउन एंड डाउन अप टू दिस लेवल। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आके यानी आप देख सकते हैं कि -90 तक ये ऑलमोस्ट डिक्लाइन हो जाता है और यहाँ पे एक टेम्परेचर फिर से स्ट्रेट -90 1-2 किलोमीटर तक चलता है। तो इसको हम कहते हैं, इस रीजन को कहा जाता है मोस्टली, ये जो बाउंड्री लाइन है दिस इज कॉल्ड एज मीजोपॉज। ठीक है, मीजोपॉज यानी मीजो स्फीयर इज गोइंग टू स्टॉप ओवर हियर। उसके बाद again temperature is somehow, ठीक है, temperature is somehow increasing from here. ये temperature जो है again it is going to increase, ठीक है, again it is going to increase and it increases to this level, ठीक है, यहाँ तक. तो ये डिफरेंट जो रीजन्स हैं एटमॉस्फेयर की, these different regions are generally temperature defined regions, यानी ऊपर कोई दीवार नहीं है, कोई लेयर नहीं है, कोई इस किस्म की चीज नहीं है, लेकिन इसके बावजूद भी हमें नजर आ रहा है कि देयर आर सर्टेन लेयर्स. ये सर्टेन लेयर्स क्यों होते बनते हैं? These certain layers are actually built by the system. That system is nothing but it is a temperature variation which is present in atmospheric region. Okay, in this region, if we look at we have in tropopause region, we have troposphere region, we have another line or a region or layer. This layer is generally known as GHG layer, ठीक है जी. इसको कहा जाता है GHG यानी ग्रीन हाउस गैस लेयर. और ये लेयर कंप्राइज करता है मोस्टली कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को, ठीक है. ये तकरीबन 10 किलोमीटर्स 8 to 10 किलोमीटर्स हमारी जो रेंज है उससे ऊपर होता है. उसके बाद स्ट्रेटोस्फीयर में अगेन देयर इज अ लेयर इन स्ट्रेटोस्फीयर और हेयर ऑलमोस्ट 40 किलोमीटर्स के ऊपर ये लेयर जो है यहाँ पे मौजूद होता है. और इस लेयर को कहा जाता है द ओजोन लेयर, ठीक है. तो ओजोन लेयर का क्या फंक्शन है ये आप जानते हैं, ठीक है. बिकॉज ozone layer is going to protect earth from different type of UV radiations which are coming from the sun. और स्ट्रेटोस्फीयर में ही पोलर स्ट्रेटोस्फेरिक क्लाउड्स होते हैं जहां पे डिफरेंट किस्म के रिएक्शंस जो है वो होते हैं. ट्रोपोस्फीयर में जो ट्रोपोस्फीयर एटमॉस्फेयर की वो रीजन है जिसमें हम रहते हैं, यानी हमारे जो पैर होते हैं वो तो लिथोस्फीयर के ऊपर होते हैं, लेकिन हमारी बॉडी जो है वो ट्रोपोस्फीयर में होती है. और इस रीजन को मोस्टली बाउंड्री लेयर रीजन कहा जाता है, ठीक है. बाउंड्री लेयर या प्लेनेटरी लेयर रीजन कहा जाता है. प्लेनेटरी एक वर्ड हम यूज करते हैं इसमें, प्लेनेटरी लेयर, ठीक है. प्लेनेटरी मीन्स प्लेनेट के हिसाब से. तो ये प्लेनेटरी बाउंड्री लेयर होता है, ठीक है. उसमें यहाँ पे जहाँ पे हमारे ऑर्गेनिजम्स और हम जो है वो एयर में क्योंकि खड़े हैं ना, तो ये सारी चीजें जो है वो इस तरीके से. अच्छा, ग्रीन हाउस गैस के नीचे ही तमाम किस्म के एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रोसेसेस होते हैं. एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रोसेसेस को हम आगे जाके देखेंगे इंशाल्लाह. एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रोसेसेस कौन से होते हैं? फॉर एग्जांपल इफ वी लुक एट एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रोसेसेस, उसमें हाइड्रोलॉजिकल साइकिल है, क्लाउड्स का बनना है, रेन्स की मूवमेंट है, इस तरीके से जो विंड सर्कुलेशन है, स्टॉर्म्स हैं, डिफरेंट किस्म के कैटास्ट्रॉफिक इवेंट्स हैं, वो सारे के सारे ट्रोपोस्फीयर के इस रीजन में होते हैं. और उसमें प्लेनेटरी बाउंड्री जो है वो डायरेक्टली इफेक्ट होता है. प्लेनेटरी बाउंड्री रीजन वो होता है जहाँ पे हम रहते हैं, ठीक है जी. तो इस तरीके से stratosphere is also a very important region where the ozone layer is present and ozone is going to absorb mostly UV radiations in this format. Okay, so after that mesosphere is there. Mesosphere is the only gaseous containing a layer, and thermosphere, ionosphere is also a gaseous containing certain gases are, because most of the gases which are produced from the earth's surface, जो हमारे सरफेस से चाहे पोल्यूटेंट्स के हिसाब से या किसी वो ट्रोपोस्फेयर या स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर को स्किप करके ऊपर की तरफ बहुत ही कम जो हल्की गैसेस होती हैं जैसे हीलियम है या नियोन है या इस किस्म की गैसेस है, इनर्ट गैसेस, या जिनकी जो शेल्फ लाइफ है वो इनफैक्ट ज्यादा होती है, तो वो बगैर मतलब चेंज हुए वो मीसोस्फीयर और थर्मोस्फीयर के रीजन तक पहुंच जाती है, ठीक है. तो इस तरीके से ओके, नाउ ऑल दीज different layers of in atmosphere they are very much important. Important in the sense they are affecting directly or indirectly on the earth or on the life. Okay, so I'm coming back to the this one slides. So Earth's spheres or atmosphere, a gaseous layer, and it envelopes the earth, consists of a mixture of different gases composed primarily of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, and water vapor, etc. There is a hydrosphere. Okay, all of the water on earth, particularly the liquid water, remember, okay, more or less 71% of earth's surface is covered with water, and 29% is the terra firma means solid earth. Okay, so okay, cryosphere is excluded from this thing. If you include the cryosphere, means which is the solid ice present in Antarctica and northern pole. ओके, तो अगर आप उनको भी इसमें कंटिन्यू करें तो फिर ये 90% तकरीबन अर्थ का स्पेस जो है वो ऑक्यूपाई हो जाता है. Then there is a lithosphere. Lithosphere has solid surface, often called the crust of the earth. ठीक है जी, Earth's solid surface. Okay, it includes continental and oceanic crust as well as the various layers of the Earth's interior. Earth's interior, which are the core, mantle, and surface of Earth, two three regions, mantle, core. These also regions they are making or the rocks or solid earth present on the surface of Earth. That is all is included in particularly in lithosphere. Then there is a biosphere. Biosphere includes all life on Earth, including microorganisms from viruses to the higher plants or higher animals. All type of organisms, they are living in a particular sphere or particular. Although we know that there are certain organisms which are living in water, certain are living in on the surface of Earth, certain organisms they are living underground the Earth. Okay, burrowing animals or the creepers, they are living underground the earth. So all these organisms are making a earth's sphere that is called as biosphere. The life zone on our planet distinguish our planet from the others in the solar system. Only the life which is a known nowadays, up to until now, only the known planet is our planet in which life exists. Otherwise, other planets we don't know is still that whether the life is present on other planets or not. Okay, cryosphere is the solid earth, solid ice. Solid ice, a portion of Earth's surface where water is in a solid form. Solid form means it is present in a snow or ice form. This includes glaciers, ice shelves, icebergs, and Arctic climatology. Okay, Arctic, Antarctic regions that are generally covered by the Earth's, solid, covered by the uh, solid ice. Okay, then this is the generally what we call particularly a new sphere which has been okay because human population is more than 8 billion now. Okay, this more than 8 billion human population is making a very big sphere, occupying a big region on the earth's surface. So this occupation of the big surface on the earth's surface is very much important because human population is directly affecting the environment of earth or system of earth. The natural system of earth is going to be disturbed by the human population. Okay, so therefore this anthroposphere has been included by the environmentalists in this system. That is, if the spheres are going to be affected, definitely this is a threat. um, uh, this is a threat to the organisms or other organisms as well as the environment of the earth. Okay, so Earth spheres, because Earth works on a system-based mechanism. Okay, based mechanism in which all the spheres are interconnected with each other. All the spheres means hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere, anthrosphere, all these environmental or Earth's environmental spheres, they are all actually interconnected with each other. Okay, so we can say that spheres are closely connected. Changes are often chain reactions. Chain reactions, what does it mean? आपने देखा होगा कि वो एक मुख्तलिफ किस्म के एक पटाखे होते हैं, है ना, हम यूज करते हैं मुख्तलिफ खुशी के मौके पे, तो उसकी एक कोने को आग लगाई जाती है और फिर वो चेन रिएक्शन जो है वो स्टार्ट हो जाता है और उसमें मुख्तलिफ पटाखे उन तक जैसे जैसे हीट पहुंचती है वो फटते जाते हैं और इस तरीके से एक चेन रिएक्शंस का एक चेन जो है वो स्टार्ट हो जाता है. So changes are often chain reactions in interconnected spheres. A change in one sphere results in changes in others, called an event. Okay, if one sphere is going to be changed, or a minor change or a major change. For example, if there is a forest fire in a biosphere region, biosphere, what we call it is a because forest is a biospheric region. I can't repeat this. थोड़ा विजय चंडीगढ़. Okay, so if we think or get example of the forest fire which is affecting a biospheric region. So if the biospheric region is going to be affected, what happens? Smoke is produced, and that smoke goes into the atmosphere. Again, that smoke going into the atmosphere, what does it do? Definitely, it is increasing the pollution level in the atmosphere, means air. Okay, also the carbon dioxide produced through that smoke is going to be the part of greenhouse gas layer. So if the greenhouse gas layer thickens, automatically what happens? The temperature of earth rises. So this is a chain reaction, means a change, an event has been developed in one sphere, that is the biosphere, means forest is a biosphere because there are living organisms are living. So one sphere is going, so it is going to affect the next sphere, and that is next sphere is the air or atmosphere. Again, the air or atmosphere, when composition of it changes, ultimately what happens? The earth is going to be affected, means other earth spheres, including hydrosphere, including the lithosphere, even including the anthrosphere. All these spheres are going to be affected, maybe positively or negatively, but these are the interconnections and interrelationships of these all spheres. So interconnections of spheres uh, can be shown over here. Interconnections between spheres. For example, this is an example. I'm going to give you the example. For example, if there are no plants, okay, I'm going to example of this. Okay, if there is no plants, there will be a erosion ultimately because rain will cause the erosion. If there will be erosion, what will be the result? Soil will come into the water and water becomes turbid. Okay, in this situation, water becomes turbid. When the turbidity increases in water, ultimately it interacts with the plants as well as in animals. Plants, those plants which are present in water, particularly the submerged type of plants. Those plants which are present underwater, okay, they are going to be affected because all the mud or all the soil coming through the erosion system that is going that's going to be deposited on the surface of these plants. So these plants will go can die. So event and sphere has a certain type of relationship, and which is a positive type of relationship. What does it mean? We know that the events which are produced, they are going to affect different type of spheres, and these spheres are generally affected through the reactions called the chain reactions. So in this situation, what happens? Causes and effects. Okay, event is caused on one sphere. If event is caused, event means change. If change is caused in one sphere, directly it is going to affect. You can see that there is a puzzle type of a structure over here. All the spheres, atmosphere, event produced on the earth means hydrosphere or biosphere, or anywhere event, particularly the anthroposphere, say suppose. So that is going to be affect the atmosphere, that is going to be affect biosphere, that is going to be affect the hydrosphere as well as lithosphere. So change produced in the lithosphere can affect atmosphere, change produced in atmosphere can affect hydrosphere, same change can affect the biosphere as well. Change produced in hydrosphere can affect the lithosphere, can affect the biosphere, can affect the directly the anthroposphere as well. So all the organisms, which are all these spheres, they are generally interconnected, and they are working through a system. This system is called Earth's sphere system. Okay, so Earth's sphere system is generally uh, a science actually nowadays. That science is called as Earth sphere system science. Okay, as ESSS science. Okay, so that ESS is producing some sort of attention actually in the environmentalists and students, that you need to understand the how the earth is going to work. Okay, how the earth is going to work, and how earth systems are working over there. ESS analysis, Earth System Science Analysis. This is called ESS, Earth System Science Analysis, which produces, if we are going to analyze the systems present on the earth, we need to understand the events produced in different type of spheres of the earth system. Okay, so events definitely have certain cause. It can be the natural cause, it can be the anthropogenic cause produced by the human activities, or produced by the natural phenomena or natural mechanisms. For example, storms are there, earthquakes are there, okay, tornadoes are there, tsunamis are there. All these things are actually the events which are produced by certain causes, and definitely they are going to affect the our system. Okay, because they have direct correlation and direct interaction with each other. For example, natural events, earthquakes, hurricanes, forest fires, human caused events, oil spills, air pollution, construction, road construction is going to, if you are going to construct or diminishing some forest or some agricultural lands and taking it under the construction or colonies, household colonies, housing schemes. So all these things are going to affect your well-being or us well-being actually. ESS analysis includes three things actually. What sphere caused the event? कौन से sphere ने, which sphere has caused the event? Number one. Okay, which sphere has caused the event? Either it is anthropogenic, either it is a anthrosphere produced, biosphere produced, hydrosphere produced, or atmospheric production of the event. Event means change in the environment. What are effects of the event on the spheres? That effect event which is produced by any of the spheres, how it is going to affect other spheres. So there is a relationship of, in first case, there is a relationship of sphere to event. In the second case, there is an event to spheres, because Sphere to event. Why? Because one sphere is causing or producing event, and that one event is, this event is going to be affect the spheres, different spheres present on the earth. Okay, these can be the anthropogenic activities or natural disasters. How do changes in one sphere impact on other spheres? Sphere to sphere, one sphere's change, because when event is produced, certainly it will change on first, because its initial change will be produced on that sphere where it is produced. क्योंकि हम ये देखते हैं मिसाल के तौर पे कि अगर एटॉमिक एक एक न्यूक्लियर वेपन जो है उसका धमाका किया जाता है, तो वो तो लिथोस्फीयर में किया जाता है, यानी अर्थ के अंदर, रॉक्स के अंदर किया जाता है। तो सबसे पहले तो रॉक फटते हैं ना, तो सबसे पहले तो लिथोस्फीयर ही जो है वो अफेक्ट होता है। उसके बाद उसकी जो तापकारी है या रेडिएशन है या कुछ भी है, व्हाट डज इट इज, all these things are going to affect the earth's other spheres, atmosphere हो गया, एंथ्रोस्फीयर हो गया, बायोस्फीयर हो गया, उसमें उसकी है वो। So this is Earth's ESS analysis. Okay, understanding interactions, we have to need to understand these interactions, and it has the global implications. Definitely, it helps people predict outcomes of the events or effects, and also the preparation for natural disasters. It prepares human beings for the natural disasters, and also it has the environmental impacts of human activities. So that is all about the Earth's atmospheric regions or Earth's system science. If you have any kind of questions or queries, you are welcome. Enough for today. Should I end it?
Sir. Yes, sir. No any question.